Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. Before we begin today's video, I'd like to thank our sponsor 𝚤𝙤. 𝚤𝙤 is the world's largest network of psychic advisors who provide guidance on love, relationships, career, money, you name it, and they've surely got an advisor for you for it. Now, I've tried 𝚤𝙤 as well a few weeks back because I was feeling worried about certain things. What I like about their psychics is that they give clear-cut answers and very quickly do. You have an option to take either a chat session or a call session. They have such a huge network of advisors that someone or the other is always online to talk. And 𝚤𝙤 is offering you a great deal as a first-time user. You can talk to a psychic for 10 minutes for just $1.99. And from personal experience, I can tell you that 10 minutes with their psychics are enough to get you anywhere between 5 to 8 questions. So I think it's great. And if you would like to get this super cheap consultation, then you can use my link, trykeen.com/happyhightarot, which is also given in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. The sign-up process is very easy and you get to choose from a range of psychics based on what your concern is. So go ahead and try 𝚤𝙤. And now back to today's video. The topic is, who is your soulmate? What do they look like? And it's not just that, we'll also find out when will you meet them, how will you meet them, and what your relationship with them will be like. So you can see an image on your screen right now. You've got 3 options to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the pinned comment as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hello Group 1, welcome to your reading. First, let's find out who is your soulmate. So the cards that came out for you are dog, that says protection from a powerful friend. My glasses keep knocking out the ring light. Then we have dog far away, that says a distant friend is thinking of you. And from your tarot cards, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. First and foremost, whoever the soulmate of yours is, they might have very strong earth placements, or Taurus or Capricorn are certain signs that you might find in their big 3 or anywhere else in their chart for that matter. For some of you, this might be someone whom you already know, but right now you guys are just friends. It's very platonic. Eventually, it might turn into something romantic. But for most of you, I feel like this is going to be someone new. However, when you meet them, it'll seem as if you've known them for a very, very long time. It's as if you're catching up with some long lost friend of yours, even though, like I said, that might not necessarily be the case. This soulmate of yours, they're fiercely loyal, not just in the matters of the heart, not just towards their partner, but otherwise also. They're very loyal towards their friends, towards their family members. In general, with the 10 of Pentacles over here, I can see that family means a great deal to them. If they have to choose between their work and their family, they will always choose their family. They will prioritize their family. I can also see that they're very nurturing, nature-wise. So this isn't the kind of person who will make you feel like they're lacking in terms of emotional security or they're just not able to understand you. I feel like empathy and commitment and effort, these are certain things that you'll have absolutely no complaints from this person. I can also see that this soulmate of yours might be required to travel frequently because of the kind of work that they are employed in. But they'll still make sure that you know that they're thinking about you, that they're missing you, whether it is through frequently video calling you or just dropping a text somewhere during the day. They'll never go for a long period of time without not talking to you, is a message that I just heard. They might be a single child, is another message that I just heard for you, Group 1. Patience is in abundance in this individual. It's like they rarely ever lose patience. They rarely ever get angry. And I love the way this raccoon is, they seem to be winging it. They don't care. Yeah, let it come my way. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to deal with it. I won't, let the stress get to me. And I think that is a very powerful a mantra that your soulmate stands by. I can see that they do not have a lot of friends, like they're not very social that way, but whatever limited people they're friends with, they cherish them very dearly. And this is a tight pack of friends. Another message that I'm receiving for your soulmate group 1 is that this might be someone who has been in the same place their whole life. Like they've never left that particular city or that town or that country, except, of course, for travel. So that is why also there is a very, very strong sense of community all around them because they've literally grown up in front of those people. Okay, now let's see how are you going to meet this person? So for that, we have emotional loss awareness, which is the magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It seems as if through destiny you're already connected with this soulmate of yours. And we have the Nine of Cups. I love the journey that you'll be making from the Five of Cups to the Nine of Cups group 1, because emotional loss over here has made it very clear to me that you guys have been scorned in love before. Maybe you invested in the wrong person, someone ditched you, someone chose somebody else over you. I don't think you did much about it. I don't think you chased after that individual or you, I don't know, went after them for answers or something. You just tried to soak it all in. You tried to make sense of how could this person turn out to be this way? How could they turn out to be so vile? But the thing is that whoever that past person was that broke your heart, you were never meant to be with them. That individual was simply not in your destiny. This soulmate of yours, who is literally the answer to all your prayers, they are whom you're destined to be with. So I'm not surprised actually that we have the Ten of Pentacles and now we have the Nine of Cups as well. An interesting element in how you meet this person, a lot of it has got to do with your manifestation. All right, group 1, if you aren't already manifesting your love, I highly recommend that you should start doing that. You can practice it through visualization, scripting, bay leaf manifestation, whatever it is that floats your boat. There are so many ways to go about it. But I feel like this is a union in which you are co-creating with the universe, because we have the card of fortune over here, plus we have your abilities as a manifester. And the good thing is that your wishes plus the universe's work, whatever it is that they put into it, will ultimately bring you this connection, this union with your soulmate. And if you look at this genie over here in the Nine of Cups, he looks so happy, which is in stark contrast to the energy of this individual over here in emotional loss. It's only when you will meet your soulmate that you will realize that whoever it is that you felt sad over, although it is very natural, of course, they just weren't worth it. And it is this soulmate of yours with whom something about them being all checks in your boxes is coming out very strongly. So that's something you're going to appreciate. Okay, now let's see how will your relationship with your soulmate be like. And for that we have hammock, which says taking a vacation physically or mentally. I'm clumsy. Then we have grasshopper, which says situations in the balance that require careful handling. Queen of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Maybe you are a water sign and your soulmate will be an earth sign or vice versa. This relationship or the dynamics between you and your soulmate, it'll all be so easy breezy. The connection will grow very organically. It'll not at all be stressful. This will not be the kind of connection wherein you're worried about their opinion or their judgment or they're gaslighting you or they're making you feel bad about themselves. None of that BS between you guys at all. I wouldn't even say that you guys will be each other's safe space. I think you guys will be each other's best place, like the place where you feel the happiest, the most relaxed, the most comfortable. It's quite possible over here, especially with the Queen of Cups group 1, that you guys are very emotional. And there are instances where you have had to hide your sensitivity, or you have had to hide how you're actually feeling, or you've felt certain inhibitions about expressing yourself authentically. None of that will happen when you're with your soulmate, because they'll make you feel heard, they'll make you feel seen, they'll make you feel so appreciated, and most importantly, they'll make you feel extremely loved. You'll appreciate. In fact, it goes both ways over here with the chariot. Both you and your soulmate will put in equal amounts of effort in this connection as well as in your personal lives. None of you will be putting yourself um, at the back burner just for the sake of this connection. You both will grow together. You both will prioritize your families and this connection. You both will prioritize your work and this connection, your responsibilities and this connection. It'll never happen that because of one thing, this particular thing is taking a hit. In general, I feel like you guys, both of you, are very good at maintaining work-life balance. So that's going to happen over here as well. Plus, with the chariot and now the balance in the chariot traditionally being black and white, I feel like this will be a very nice yin-yang sort of a thing, wherein you both complement each other really well. If you lack something, they make up for it. If they lack something, you make up for it. And it just works out for you guys in a very smooth manner. No hurdles, no obstacles at all. Your interests might be very different from each other. Despite that, it will not create an obstacle in this connection. Now let's see, when will you be meeting this soulmate? So for that, we have October, February, and we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups for me is a second confirmation that this soulmate will come in your life after you've been through some disappointment or some heartbreak. For a few of you, it is just a matter of the next 5 months within which you'll be meeting a future spouse, since this is a timeless reading. However, if you're watching this reading in November 2023, when it is being uploaded, you will meet your soulmate between February to October of 2024. All right, now let's see what their initials might be, and then we'll look at their physical appearance. So we have B, O, O, another O, A, N, E, another E, another E, N, I, and I. Lots of repeating letters over here. So this might be someone who has a lot of repeating letters in their name. First name or surname might also begin with the same letter for this person. What do they look like? If it's a masculine, they might have a mustache. They have thin lips. They might have an olive or brown skin tone. Figure will be slim. And they'll have a long face. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Group 2. If you guys chose the second image, let's find out first who is your soulmate. So the cards that came out for you are Club, that says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Then we have Firecracker, that says excitement. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Cups. All right, this is quite a dynamic personality, this soulmate of yours. Although over here it says someone will try to make you do something against your will, what I can see intuitively over here with excitement and the Eight of Pentacles, and especially the way that this raccoon is more than willing to, combat whoever it is that comes their way, I'd say slim pickings. There is no way in hell you can make this person do something against their will. And there is a backstory to it. There is a backstory to it with the presence of the Four of Cups over here. It is something that your soulmate has experienced in the past. So maybe growing up, either in school or perhaps at home, there were many instances wherein they could not raise their voice, they could not put their foot down, and they simply had to do as was told. When they grew up, when they blossomed into their true self, they decided once and for all that this is it. I need to put a stop to this. I will not let myself be given that doormat treatment anymore. And I'm being told that that was a very defining moment in your soulmate's life's journey. From then on, there has been no looking back. The one thing with Club and Four of Cups that I can see with your soulmate is that they're very good now with putting up firm boundaries. If they do not want to do something, you cannot make them do so against their will. And they're the kind of person who will not simply say yes to things just because they do not want to break someone's heart, or just because they think that it will break someone's heart. A lot of times, so some people by default obviously are people pleasers, but then there's also a second group of people who are so, I would say, worried or bothered or concerned about hurting other people's feelings that they just keep on agreeing to whatever it is that they're being asked to do. Your person knows when to emotionally disconnect themselves. They're not always like that, all right? They just know when to do so. I'm being told that your soulmate has mastered the art of sniffing bullshit. So when they know someone is BSing them, they won't agree to it. Your soulmate is also someone who, like I said, because they have a very dynamic personality, they do not stick to one thing for a very long time, especially when it comes to their career and also when it comes to where they live. For a few of you, this might be someone who has a traveler lifestyle. They like to keep switching their home, they like to move to new places. There could have been a point in their life wherein they were living in one of those moving houses, things like that, very vagabondish. I can also see over here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups that your soulmate has switched their career quite a lot. They keep on trying new things. And the good thing is that whatever it is that they try, they succeed at it. And they succeed at it to such an extent wherein they're like, there's nothing left for me to master over here. Onwards and upwards, on to the next thing. So this is a jack of all trades. Their name might be Jack for all you know. I can see that this soulmate of yours has a lot of excitement and a lot of passion towards life in general. They are an explorer at heart. And maybe that is the reason why they find it difficult to get peace or contentment when they're just at one place or doing just one thing, because they know that there is so much out there for them to see, to experience, and to explore. If you share the same values as them, if you share the same mindset as them, rather, I think you guys will have a great time traveling the world, exploring different things. Their personality is also very peppy, definitely not a homebody, someone who likes to go out. They have a very active lifestyle as well. And another thing that I can see over here is, and this is a download that I've received for you actually, group 2, their family business was being handed over to them, but they rejected it. They said that they want to make something of their own. They want to start from scratch. And that's what they're doing. And they're good at it. They might have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. Now let's see, how will you be meeting the soulmate of yours? So for that, we have the Hangman, the Lovers, which says harmony. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords. You won't be doing shit, honestly, group 2. This soulmate of yours will find you. They will come in your life on their own. We have already seen that they have this like traveler's lifestyle. You're not moving. Like, you do not have to go out of your way to meet this individual, group 2. That's the best part. And there's a reason behind it. Because you're showing up as the Lovers, which, by the way, is telling me that throughout this reading, you might feel like a lot of aspects are very similar to yours. It's because of the mirroring that's going on. Usually happens with lovers, with soulmates. Now, with the Four of Pentacles over here and the Knight of Swords, it's quite possible that you might meet this person while they are traveling to wherever it is that you are. Or you both might be traveling to a particular location. And definitely, they will be making the first move towards you. I don't know whether you have a shy personality, or you take time to open up, or you do not trust strangers very easily, which, I mean, obviously, that's good. Good in the sense of stranger danger, of course. But anyway, You might take notice of them. You might also feel an instant attraction or pull towards them, which, by the way, will be reciprocated. It might just be one of those love at first sight things. However, you will not do anything about it, and they will. And of course, later down the line, you'll be glad that they initiated. But that's what I see happening. Definitely. I mean, if you look at the woman over here in sacrifice and then the hippo over here at Four of Pentacles, you will be like looking at them a lot, and they might catch you looking at them also, group 2. Maybe that'll be a confirmation for them that, yeah, this person is interested in me, so let me try my luck with them. And that's what they'll be doing. And from then onwards, there'll be no looking back. Now let's see, how will your relationship with them be? So for that, we have Carrot, which says opportunity or windfall. Angel, that says spiritual guidance, protection from harm. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Four of Swords over here is telling me that maybe you or your soulmate have been through a heartbreak before. Maybe it's been a really long time since that has happened. And if you're the one who's had a heartbreak in the past, then I'm not surprised that you're showing up in the Four of Pentacles' energy. I mean, I can understand now why you might not be too keen on just going around talking to random people, because maybe you have your inhibitions about how it might turn out to be. The good thing, though, about your relationship with your soulmate is that it'll be very, very harmonious. It'll be super chill. I mean, it won't even feel like you're in a relationship. It won't even feel like it's requiring a lot of dedication or effort from you. It'll be very healing for you as well, group 2. Something about this individual's energy, their aura, the way they show their love to you, it'll feel very comforting. You know, it's as if someone is giving you a hot bowl of soup on a very cold evening. That's what it'll feel like. Really good. Another thing you will appreciate about this relationship of yours with your soulmate is that they will give you and you will give them a good degree of independence. None of you will ever be up in each other's business all the time. That won't happen. I can also see over here with Carrot and Nine of Pentacles that this union will prove to be very lucky money-wise for both of you. So after meeting each other, their career will start advancing and improving a lot, as will yours. It's also possible with Carrot and the Nine of Pentacles that somewhere down the line, you both might collaborate on some sort of business that most likely you guys will be doing from home. This connection, and even if you haven't met this person yet, this is such a beautiful energy over here with the presence of this angel, that this is a divinely protected connection. You both are destined to meet each other. You're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere until that happens. I can also see with the Four of Swords over here and the angel that you and your soulmate both will at all times be very protective towards each other. And another download that I'm receiving for you, group 2, is that you both will be very good at understanding what your partner is thinking or feeling without them actually expressing it, without them actually saying it out loud. You both will be very good at reading each other's minds and hearts. So that's another good thing. You both will find a lot of comfort and a lot of solace with each other. You both will be able to be your weird, quirky, funny selves, however you guys are, because you will know that the other person isn't judging you. They're just marveling at it. All right, now let's see, when will you be meeting this person? So we have the month of May showing up. We have August. And we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So if you are watching this reading in November 2023, when it is being uploaded, then the period from March to August of 2024 is going to be very significant in terms of your union with this soulmate of yours. May, August, either May or August might be either of you guys' birthday also. All right, now let's see what their possible initials are, and then we'll close the reading with some hints about their physical appearance. So we have 𝐾, C, J, U, X, A, N, S, E, M, L, and Y. Is anything repeating? No. All right. Now let's see some things about their physical appearance. Lovely. We have blue eyes, dark or tan skin, brown hair, possibly brown eyes for some of you. One of you might have brown eyes, one of you might have blue eyes, that's also possible. And very nice full lips. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you guys chose the third image, first let's find out who is your soulmate. So the cards that came out for it are victory, that's a V actually, that says victory in some endeavor. Maybe that's what your name or their name starts with. We also have basket that says recognition, reward for merit. We have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. All right. So with the Ace of Wands over here, definitely this is someone new, someone you haven't met yet, this soulmate of yours. Regardless, this individual is extremely successful in whatever it is that they're doing currently for a living. For some of you, they might have a conventional career, but for a lot of you, with the presence of the Ace of Wands over here and Page of Cups, this might be something very offbeat that they do for a living. They might be a creative, they might be an artist, they might be someone who writes, sings, dances, paints for a living. Regardless, I feel like they're renowned for it, and the fame, the recognition might not just be limited on a national level, it might be of an international level also. It is quite possible that this soulmate of yours is slightly younger than you in age, maybe by a couple of years or a few months. I can see that this soulmate of yours, they're very dedicated towards whatever it is that they pick up on in their life, whether it's a hobby, whether it is something that they have to do for their career, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a friendship, whether it is some family affair, they always give it their 100%. I just heard that this soulmate of yours has a very omnipresent vibe to them. So it's never going to be the case with them that for the sake of one thing, they're missing out on something else. They somehow manage to squeeze everything together in their schedule. They know how to multitask, basically. They're very abundant money-wise. I can see that even though this is something, whatever it is that this soulmate of yours does for a living, it might be something that they've been doing ever since they were a child, and that is when they could have realized this is a natural talent of theirs, and ultimately they turned it into their profession. What I was about to say is that no matter how long it's been, they still have that same drive, they still have that same passion towards it. Which reminds me, this soulmate of yours, their love language might be physical touch. So they'll be big on kisses, hugs, holding hands and stuff. I can also see over here with the Page of Cups that besides physical touch, another aspect of their love language towards you will be them making art for you. Whether it is them writing a poem for you, whether it is them writing a song for you, whether it is them making a painting for you, something like that, something very sweet. Ace of Wands over here is also telling me that this soulmate of yours, they are full of surprises. Just when you think you have them figured out exactly like A to Z, you know everything about them, they'll come up with something new about themselves. You'll constantly keep on discovering new quirks, new likes, new dislikes about this individual. So with them, it'll always be a very exciting journey. There'll never be a dull moment between you and your soulmate. They might be a single child, or they might be the elder child of the family who looks younger than their younger sibling and who sometimes even behaves like the younger sibling even though they're not. I can also see with the Ace of Wands over here that there is an aspect to your soulmate having broken the glass ceiling. So they definitely are not a part of the class where they were originally born. So, like, they've done wonders, not just to their own socioeconomic status, but also that of their family. They've caused a great elevation in that regard. So, let's say that if they were born in a very, like, um, humble middle class family, they are now, like I said, very rich, and their fame and their money is just going on skyrocketing. I can also see, oh wait, let me see what else actually I can see. Okay, they might be a vegan or a vegetarian by preference. All right, now let's see, how are you going to meet the soulmate? So we have firm foundation, we have authority, strength, and the Three of Swords. All right. What's interesting, group 3, is that you are here today watching this reading for a soulmate, but I don't think you're very big on the idea of love and relationships because of something that you've experienced in the past, either firsthand or you've seen someone very close to you go through in their marriage or in their relationship. You might be someone who got their heart broken at a very young age, and since then you've just simply stopped believing in love. You do not believe in things like, oh, there are other fish in the sea. For you, all the fish are dead. So, something like that. I can also see that you have a lot of hesitation when it comes to investing in new connections, meeting new people, talking to them, being vulnerable in general. Like, if someone was to approach you in a romantic capacity, they will get very closed off vibes from you, as if you're not interested, or that it's very difficult to break your walls and very difficult to get you to get your guards down. But with the presence of strength over here, when you meet your soulmate, they will have zero issues with any of that. It'll be very easy for them to get you to open up, to get you to be vulnerable for them. And also, it'll be very easy for them to gain your confidence. And there's a reason behind it. It's quite possible that all these people you have difficulties opening up to, and the reason perhaps why you feel like there are no other fish in the sea, is because the kind of people that you've met so far, or you've been out on dates with, simply did not match up to you, to your vibration, to your expectations. But this is an emperor who's coming in your life now, the soulmate of yours, very evolved, very ready for something serious, for something long term. And I think you will be able to pick up on that seriousness from them. You will be able to pick up on that sincerity for them. And something about the way that they speak, the way they conduct themselves, that'll be very appealing to you. And you'll like it, you'll appreciate it. Initially, let's say, like, for the first 5-10 minutes of you meeting them, you might feel a little hesitant. You might be in two minds regarding whether you should open up to them or not. But very quickly, they'll get you out of your shell. So, how is it that you're going to meet this person? Now, the meeting in itself might take place because of work. We have already seen this is a creative person. Maybe you too are a creative individual. Just like them, you too are a freelancer, or you have your own business or something like that. Something in the same zone, we can say. So it might just be that they approach you to collaborate with them. You might have your inhibitions, but eventually you will agree. And it is through that partnership, it is through that collaboration, that ultimately what had started as a very professional relationship will then convert into a long-term romantic relationship. For a few of you, someone who is related to you, some family member of yours, maybe a male member, whether it is your father, your brother, some male cousin of yours, some uncle of yours, you might meet the soulmate through them. Okay, now let's see, how will your relationship with them be like? And for that, we have Vine, which says seek out information that will help you. We have Star, that says guaranteed success. We have the star again from another deck, and we have the Knight of Cups. All right, 2 stars over here. 2 stars over here. I mean, you and them both, you guys are such, I mean, you guys are made for each other. I mean, I'm not surprised why so far you found it so difficult to be with anybody else, because that shine, that radiance that you exhibit, group 3, only another star can handle it, honestly. Nobody else. In fact, what I was just told, group 3, is that because you have this star power, maybe a lot of people you've met before got intimidated by you or felt like they were not good enough for you. This individual, this soulmate of yours, they've got no issues. Why? They know who they are, they know what they bring to the table, they have that confidence, and they know that just like you, they too are a star. So they naturally are a very good match for you. What's great about your rapport or your relationship with the soulmate, firstly, is you both will always hold each other in such high regard. You both will always be very, very dear to each other. For you, they will be your world. For them, you will be their world. You both are romantics at heart. And it seems to me over here with the Knight of Cups that you both never really found each other to display that love and affection and bring out that romantic side in yourselves. And you guys will finally get an opportunity to be that person with each other. So you guys will make use of that opportunity to the fullest, for sure. Romance, passion, that is something that will never really fade out from this connection, that's for sure. I can also see over here with the presence of wine that when 2 people like yourselves get together, it'll do wonders for your professional careers also. You might be someone who has a great network that can help your soulmate, or they might be having a great network that will help you to elevate your status further up. I can also see that this will be a very dreamy connection, in the sense that if you have had fantasies about the kind of relationship that you want or the kind of lover that you want, those fantasies will come true with this person without you having to force them. I can also see over here with the wine, and this is something that both of you will greatly appreciate in each other. There will be a lot of honesty, there will be a lot of transparency. If you are doing something that can be detrimental for you, they'll point it out, and likewise you will do the same. You both will never deliberately push your partner towards harm just because you do not want to stir shit up, or just because you do not want any trouble with them. And both of you will appreciate this about the other, that at any given point of time, they tell you what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear. So that's nice. I can also see that when you introduce them to your family and when they introduce you to their family, it'll be very obvious to those people that this is it now. Like, nobody else matters to you and to them. Okay, let's see. When are you meeting them, group 3? So for months, we have September. We also have June. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. This is a general and timeless reading, guys. So it's quite possible that a few of you might meet the soulmate of yours next month itself. I'll be uploading this in November, so you might meet them in December. In general, also 1 month from whenever you see this. But the broader timeline that has come out over here, especially if you're watching this video in 2023, will be June to September of 2024. It's also possible that your birthday or theirs might be either in June or September. Okay, now let's see what their possible initials might be, and then we'll take a look at their physical. Oh my gosh, we had V, and now this just fell out of my hands and landed at V. Amazing. So definitely, either your name starts from V or theirs. Strong possibility. I love it when shit like this happens, I swear. All right, so what do we have? We have L, K, A, H, R, C, D, S, Z, B, and another A. I have CD over here. Maybe they're in the music industry for some of you. We have two A's over here. So maybe their first name and surname both begin with this letter, or there's more than one A in their name. All right, now let's find out something about their physical appearance. What do we have? We have black hair, an average height. The black hair might be curly. They might have rich black eyes, and they might have a tattoo somewhere on their body. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.